Like you really think
slow-moving machine.
You think number of kids is going to go up? Like you think marriage is really going to go up?
Not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon. But here's the thing: the trend is population's going to still increase a little bit, then it's going to plateau, and then the nosedive that we have in the years of pain that'll come from having an elderly population that doesn't have enough young people to care for them is going to be very brutal. But I do think that necessarily, just like we've seen, time and time again, we even saw it in Soviet Russia, but the propaganda has to start or you don't have a society.
Right. But I guess because my question would be like, what incentive do the men, if we have to go through like 20 years of bullshit to get a wife, like what incentive do the men have to not sleep around?
Well, I mean, in the current society, the only thing that would prevent them from that would be the idea of virtue and religiosity.
With the, I mean,
like from
Gen Z women,
like from a practical standpoint, if I'm looking at your view here from the practical standpoint, I would say nothing.
Yeah, that's my point. I'm not saying it's good or I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I think like they come to that conclusion because it's pragmatic.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. It's very difficult to make a normative claim like. The normative claim, the moral claim, that's easy, right? But it's hard to make a more normalized claim, let's say, not normative, but normalized claim of, you just really shouldn't sleep with a bunch of chicks because it'll have a bad outcome. It's like, that's that's a harder line to toe. But I do think
they look at the married guys who did like the Crowders of the world.
But I do think that you can make the great case, though, that it will ultimately have a worse outcome for you as you get older, that ultimately it'll have a worse outcome on you as an individual. It'll have a worse outcome on you as a man to not have children. It'll have a worse outcome for you ultimately. I think I can demonstrate that pretty easily. But I'm with you in the idea of like, trying to tell a bunch of 25-year-old men not to go fuck everything that moves when it's willing to have sex with it. That seems like a tall order. I get it. But I don't think for practical purposes, ultimately that the red pill is right on that. I think that the Christian right is more correct on that the outcomes for most men would be better ultimately served, and in the short term for society ultimately served by trying to remove promiscuity in these behaviors.